Digit sits within your SchemeServe site and is accessible to anyone with permission to the accounting module. It's made up of three main areas: the Ledger tab, the Bank Accounts tab, and the Reports tab. You'll see at the top that Digit can operate in different currencies, allowing you to accommodate for all of your schemes. The Ledger is where you'll see all amounts that are due to be paid. This runs alongside all of your policies, allowing any policy that has been placed on cover to appear in Digit. The Ledger makes it easy to record payments, whether you're marking a client payment as received or recording an insurer payment. This can be done individually or in bulk, saving time on manual updates. You can filter along the top so you can have a look at individual schemes or multiple schemes. You can select a specific transactor, such as a specific broker, and you can also change the date range. On the right-hand side, you'll be able to control which columns you see and which order you want them to appear in. In the bottom left, you'll be able to download the Ledger tab, either as a CSV or a PDF file. To record a payment, you can select one or multiple rows, and head to the top right and hit Record Remittance Note. From here, you'll be able to select the payment type, add in any reference, select the date, and if it's the full amount that you're going to be paying. At the bottom, you'll be able to select which bank account you're recording this against, and you'll also get a summary at the bottom. At the very bottom, you can hit Submit, and that will mark those payments as recorded. Any rows that you had previously selected will now be removed from your Ledger tab as they're no longer due to come in. Anything marked as paid will also be updated on the policy, where previously it was marked as outstanding. When we refresh, we'll be able to see that the payments are now up to date. The Ledger tab works in the exact same way for insurer payments. You can head to Accounts Payable, where you'll see a list of your insurers and all the money that's due to be paid. You'll be able to select individual rows or multiple rows, and again, record those payments in the top right. Once you've finished on the Ledger tab, you can then head into Bank Accounts. You'll see all your different bank accounts here, and you can jump into your individual bank account. Your bank account has a similar layout, where you have filters at the top, and you can control your columns on the right. Your bank account has three main tabs: Account Statements, SchemeServe Transactions, and Account Reconciliation. Account Statements is where you'll see all of your bank statements that have been brought in. SchemeServe Transactions is where you'll see all the money that has gone through SchemeServe. And Account Reconciliation is where you'll actually be able to reconcile. Heading back to Account Statements, you have three options for pulling in your bank statements. One is Open Banking, which you can enable in the top right. 2, you'll be able to upload your bank statements, and 3, you'll be able to manually add an individual row. Open Banking is the recommended method, but today we're going to be manually adding an individual row. In the top right, we can add payment, where you can upload a file, but today we're going to be copying and pasting an individual transaction. Once that's added, we'll be able to find it in our current statements, and on the right-hand side, we'll see that it's currently unreconciled. When we head to SchemeServe Transactions, we'll find the payment details of the amount we recorded earlier, and again, it also being unreconciled. And finally, in the third tab, we'll be able to reconcile these. From here, we can find our payment details, head across to the right and hit Match, and we'll be provided with a list of SchemeServe transactions. This may be multiple rows, and SchemeServe will let you know at the bottom what the difference is. In this scenario, we know it's just one row at the top, and the difference is now put to 0. At the very bottom, you'll be able to add an adjustment if needed. This may be 1 penny, 2 penny, but you'll be able to set a limit within your scheme site, either for specific users or for specific schemes. We can then hit Reconcile in the right, which will then show these payment details as reconciled. If needed, you'll be able to jump into this individual row, and you'll be able to unreconcile if needed. From the Bank Accounts tab, you can also withdraw income. Head to Account Actions and select Withdraw Income. SchemeServe will display the fees and commission amounts, and will also let you know how much is available to withdraw. At the bottom, you'll be able to see the drop-down, which will show where the commission and fees withdrawable are coming from. The final two actions from your bank accounts is sending agent statements and closing accounting periods. Within Digit, we can head to Actions in the top right and jump into Agent Statements. From here, you'll be able to select which scheme you want to send your statements for, if not all schemes. You'll then be able to select the agents you want to send statements to. You'll then have the option to send agent statements for all agents or only selected agents with an outstanding balance. Below that, you have the option of which template you want to send, the date range you want to send the statements for, as well as the format. Finally, at the bottom, you'll be able to send a statement test to an email of your choice. Head to the top right again, and under Actions, you'll be able to select Close Accounting Period. When closing the accounting period, you're able to lock your data, which will prevent changes from being made to anything before the date submitted. This is not a reversible action and cannot be undone. The final area within Digit is the reporting area. The reporting area includes a wide range of financial reports, such as trial and balance, and profit and loss. You can change the date on each report. You'll be able to filter by specific scheme or multiple schemes. You'll also be able to decide if you want to view the report in a summary view or in a detailed view. There are also some additional settings in the top right, where you'll be able to decide which date basis you want your report to run on, whether it's inception date or transaction date. As before, you'll be able to decide which columns you want to see and in which order you want to see them in. For each report, you'll be able to export it as a CSV.